to another workout. I'm Drew DeVry, as you know. freedomfitness.tv, freedomfitnessgym.com, and getguns.com. I'm here with Maggie Pfeiffer. She is going to be competing in the Vancouver Naturals coming up the first weekend in April. So she's going to be partnering with us for some great cardio core workouts. This is going to be the first of a long series here. And you know, Maggie works out a lot, and I'm going to be training her as well as you right now, but I'm just kind of hoping that I'll be able to keep up with Maggie during this workout because I think she's kind of tough. So here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to do 5-minute sets of cardio and core exercises with 1-minute stretching breaks, and we're going to go for half an hour. You ready? All right, here we go. We're going to start this off with some regular old jumping jacks, okay? Jumping jacks, here we go. Not all the sets are going to be exactly 30 seconds or 1 minute or anything. I'm just going for a feeling here, so you're going to follow along at home. Just trying to do what I do, okay? Now, if at any point in time you're dying and you need to stop, don't worry about it, okay? Just jump back in. Take a couple of deep breaths, then jump right back into the exercise. The goal here is just to follow along as much as possible. If you can't figure the exercise out completely, don't worry about it. Just do it to the best of your abilities. Okay, the heart rate is coming up, so let's go ahead and hit the ground. And we're going to do some crunches. So Maggie's that way, I'm going to face this way so you can see my side profile as you do these. Keeping the feet flat on the floor. Trying to get the shoulder blades up off the ground. I want you to exhale every time you come up. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Now we're going into reverse crunches, so leave your shoulder blades flat on the ground, arms on the floor. Just pulling the knees up, getting the tailbone up off the ground. You don't have to pick your head up on this one. If you want to have your head up, you can, but you can lay it back. We're doing a lot of ab stuff. The head off the ground, your neck's going to get tired, so you might as well rest it when you can. Okay, back up on our feet. Okay. Okay, now we're going with bucket squats up into a calf raise. So for a bucket squat, you're literally going as low as possible. Getting down all the way, butt goes down below knee level. Finishing up on the tiptoes each time. This is the largest range of motion you're going to be able to get out of your legs, as far down as you can to as high up as you can. If it's hard on your knees or you just can't get all the way down, that's fine. It also helps too to try and squeeze at the top of those calves. Get up there and squeeze up on the tiptoes. If you're like me, you always want to really work those calves because you're trying to get them bigger. Calves are just, they're genetic. Some people can grow them, some people can't. I think Maggie might have bigger calves than me. I wish my calves would be bigger. I'm going to keep working on them. I'll never quit, don't worry. Okay, now we're going to turn this into mountain climbers. Down on the ground, hitting mountain climbers. I'll turn a little bit so you can see my side profile here. If you want to put your foot down in front, that's okay, like this. Or, you can do as I prefer to do, where the foot doesn't touch in front. Now we're going to go into some bicycle abs. Alternating opposites. We've got just under 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we start doing some stretches. 1 minute left in this set before we st Trying to bring opposite elbow and knee together. Remember, with the bicycle abs, it's not as much that you're making your leg ride like a bicycle. They're going in and out. And your shoulder blades should stay up pretty much the whole time. You're not leaning back onto the ground at any point. Okay. So there's the first 5-minute set. Let's do some stretches. This is the prone cobra, stretching out the abs. So you want to lead your hips down on the ground. You can start off on your elbows if you want. You feel stretched, you can feel stretch down here. And then as your abs start to loosen, if you're really tight or your back is too tight for this one, you start down there and then gently work your way back up further. You kind of got to relax into this one too, don't fight it. Got to let the belly button just kind of hang down towards the ground. Okay, then we're going back into child's pose. So push your hips all the way back and then lay flat down. This is going to be the most relaxing part of this workout, just so you know. All right. Second 5-minute set. Here we go, back up on the feet to start. So we're going to start this one off with squat thrust. The squat thrust is down, out, back in, and up. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a push-up, a Spider-Man push-up, okay? So a Spider-Man push-up I'll demonstrate. Here we go. We're going to hit down. As you do your push-up, I want you to bring the knee up outside the body towards the hand. And then hit the other side. And then up. Okay? Now if you want to do these on the knees, that works too. You can leave the knees down as you do them. Right side, left side, go. Ready?
Yep.
Let's do them. Good. Just show me one. Show me one, go ahead.
Am I doing this right?
Yes. That knee comes up, yep, try and pull it all the way to the hand. There you go, do the other side again. There you go. And then up, right. This is a tough one here. That's why it's at the beginning, because it's a challenge. The up downs just giving you that little break too in the upper body while still keeping your heart going as you do these. One more here. Okay. Now, on the back again, we're going to do a little bit more of a relaxing ab exercise, not as intense. Opposite jackknife, okay? Right hand, left foot. Reach up and touch. Just do one side. We're not alternating here. I want you to get your head up and reach for that foot every time. Reach up. Reach up for the foot. If you want to support your head with your other hand, that works. Sometimes the head can get tired on this one, holding itself up. Okay, we're going to switch sides now. Two minutes left in this set. Keep taking it at your best pace. As many as you can in a row. Okay? Now, here we go, Maggie. This one's a little bit more complicated. We're gonna put them together, alternating opposites, okay? Head up, right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. It's called the dying bug. Swing those arms and legs. Form doesn't have to be perfect on this one, just do your best. Woo! All right. Back up on the feet. Now we're going to jump into more squat thrusts, but a mountain climber at the bottom. We're going to go down, hit 6 mountain climbers, then back up. So down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then up. Okay, here we go. Do the same mountain climbers as you did before. We're just putting a squat thrust in each time. "30 seconds left in the set. Let's finish off the exercise. But this time, let's throw a jump at the top. 6 on the bottom, jump at the top. Throw your arms up overhead. Make sure you're not underneath the ceiling fan when you're doing these. That can be dangerous. Almost there. Last 10 seconds. Squeeze one more in, one more. Pound it out. Yeah! Okay. 1 minute break. Let's get some stretches here. Start off with the hamstrings. Reach and touch the toes. If you can grab your toes, it's good because then you can get a little calf stretch in too by pulling on your toes. If you can't reach your toes, don't worry about it. I can barely reach my toes. Guys usually have a little bit more inflexibility in the hamstring as compared to women. So if you're a guy doing this, understand you're not alone in this disadvantage. And if you're a woman and you can't grab your toes, we got to work on that. Okay, real quick now, let's stretch out the quads. Pull a leg back to the side, lean back on the opposite elbow. Pretty much everyone should have the flexibility to lean back on the opposite elbow. If it's really bad and you can't, you can stay on your palm, but you're on the opposite palm. But hopefully you can lean back on your elbow. You don't really need to lean back all the way and lay flat. If you're not feeling this at all, go ahead and lay flat. You're just extra flexible. You might not even need this stretch because you're that flexible in your quads. And then the other side. Now a good stretch is going to last 20 to 30 seconds. In the first 10 to 15 seconds, your muscle is resisting the stretch. It thinks that you're hyperextending it, so it's holding on even a little bit tighter. And you won't really notice it release until after that, about 10-15 seconds. Then you can start to feel it release and relax and stretch out a little bit. You can really notice it on when you're doing your hamstring stretch and touching your toes after a short period of time where all of a sudden you can reach way further. Okay, so that was a little bit longer of a break. Ended up to be 2 minutes, so we got to really push it for this 5-minute stretch out of the set. Okay, we're 13 minutes into our workout. We've got just almost to the halfway point here, okay? All right, so starting off in the back here, we're going to do, these are called leg raise hip thrust, okay? Leg raise hip thrust. Okay, keep the legs straight if you can. Your arms are just down at your sides. If you have to bend your knees, that's okay. You can do just like this, bend your knees and push up. But we're trying to keep the legs straight. And what you're pushing up into here is called a candlestick. Just up like that. If you can get all the way up, that's great. Do it. But you don't want your legs to go over your head. You're not trying to go this way like that. That can put a lot of pressure on your neck. Just up and up. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, now let's just leave the legs up, alternating toe touches. This is where that hamstring flexibility comes into play again. As you can see, Maggie's legs are nice and straight, and I'm just trying to force mine to being straight. You gotta reach, reach. Okay, good. Back up on the feet here. Okay. Now we're gonna do push-up star jumps. These are kind of tough, okay? We're gonna do a close hand width push-up. So you're down, close hands, elbows stay tucked. If you have to do these on your knees, it's okay. Close push-up, pull in. Now what you're going here is from hands touching, star jump. There you go, cheerleader move. Everyone loves cheerleaders, right? Or is that just me? Star jump. Close push up. Up. Star jump. Good. Star jumps are pretty tough. If you can't get it all the way, it's okay. You gotta get air to get the legs out and back in. So you really gotta try and get up on these ones. Okay, good. Woo! Back down on the floor. We're gonna go into a plank right now. Elbows and toes. Okay. So we're doing a little plank series. We got 1:45 left in this set. We're doing planks the whole time. We'll mix it up, okay? So we'll start off mixing it up, rolling into a side plank. Try to get the leg off the ground if you can. There you go. So we got the whole body off the ground here. Okay, let's switch sides. If you can just roll from one side to another, that's best. I'm just changing weights so you can still see me. If you have to have your top hand down, that's okay. Another halfway way to do it is to bend your knees like this. So you're only going a half plank. Okay. Now back to the straight plank, elbows and toes again. We're going to go into alternating leg raises, okay? One leg up, then the other. Alternating leg raises. Okay, now we're going into a palm plank. This is the yoga plank, push-up position. We're doing windmills. Right hand up, left hand up. Okay? Looking good, keep it going. If you have to have your knees down on this, that's okay. Back down to the plank for the last few seconds. Just holding, holding, holding. Okay, good. Yes. That's a good set right there. All right. Those star jumps made me realize we got to stretch out the groin. So, sitting, put the bottoms of your feet together, pull them in as closely as you can, and then push down the outside of your, or the inside of your knees with your elbows, stretching the groin. Feel that pulling on those star jumps, kicking my legs out. Did you feel it? Mm-hmm. Good, I'm glad it wasn't just me. You know, I barely even sweating. I'm dripping over here. How are you so? Well, I sweat easily, so.
You sweat.
It's one of those curses a lot of guys have. We're kind of sweaty. I'm one of them. That's all right, though. I read a research report one time that said that the more you sweat, it means you're in better in shape. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've kind of been going with that ever since. I'm like, I'm just really in shape, that's all. Okay, now we're gonna stretch out the calves. So you're putting your back foot down, trying to leave your heel close to the ground, and just focusing on that one side at a time. Okay, and then switch it up. I don't know if you've noticed, but our stretching breaks have got longer than a minute. It's kind of necessary, I realized. Don't worry, we're pushing it as hard as we can, and so are you. Just keep going. At least we're doing something in our downtime, some good stretches. Okay, here we go. So we're 20 minutes in, and we're in our last 10 minutes here. All right, now we're gonna do some oblique stuff, oblique crunches, okay? So as you can see here, your feet flat on the floor, let the knees fold over the side. One hand behind the head. If your right hip is up, I want your right hand behind your head and your left hand on your abs. No, the way you had it, so yeah, right there. And we're putting the hand on the abs here, on the obliques, to focus. So mentally, you're focusing on these obliques because your hands here, you can feel it. You want these muscles to do the contracting to lift you up. Once again, remember to exhale as you crunch. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Breathing is very important. You're refueling your muscles with oxygen. If you don't refuel with oxygen, you will hit failure a lot sooner and not be able to do the exercises. Switch sides. So Maggie and I are lying here at different angles, so hopefully you can see between the two of us the right angle and the way the exercise is supposed to work. Couple more. Okay, good. Now, back up on the feet. Alright, this is a fun little Simon Says drill, okay? So we're going to get down into an iso squat here. And you're going to hold this squat. Now, as we go along, I'm just going to say something and you're going to do it. Okay? It could be mountain climbers, jumping jacks, push-ups, whatever. Okay, whatever I say you do it, you come right back to this iso squat position right away. Alright, so let's start off, one push-up. We got 2.5 minutes. Let's see how far into this set we can get doing these. 5 jumping jacks. Got to try and stay low in your iso squat. Nice straight back. Okay, knees are over the feet. You want to be forward like this. Keep the knees over the feet, butt back. 6 mountain climbers. Now here's one we haven't done yet. Spider crawl. Push up position. Right hand touches left foot. And opposites. Okay, we're going to 6 of these. Okay. And this one's kind of fun here. So this is it's kind of a quasi breakdancer move. It's the inverted spider crawl. So you're down, keep your butt off the ground, hand and foot, hand and foot. Doing 6 of those. Back up. 1 minute left of fun times. Now we're going to go 3 squat jumps. 1, 2, 3. Those are gonna kill right now. Quads should be burning. As long as you're in a partial squat, you're okay. Stay as low as you can though. Okay, 1 push-up, 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to it. Stay in the squat as much as you can here. Last 30 seconds. 4 mountain climbers, 4 spider crawls. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push up, jumping jack. Push up, jumping jack. Bonus time, push up, jumping jack. Just do it as best you can, keep up. Push up, jumping jack. We're in bonus time. Push up, almost to stretches, jumping jack. 1 more, push up, jumping jack. Okay, good. Woo! Way to finish it off, Maggie. All right, stretching. Okay, go ahead and lie down or sit down. This is called the Beauty Queen stretch. Stretch out the glutes. Okay, pull the knee in, put it over your leg, then kind of hug it into your chest and turn in towards it, and then try and look back behind you. Okay, you gotta sit up straight. If you're slouching, you might not feel it. So sit up straight and turn into it. If you're not feeling it in your glute, look at your form. Make sure you're turning the right way. Make sure you're sitting up straight. Make sure you're pulling the knee in towards you. Switch sides. We're almost to the end here. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Maggie.
Thank you.
This is easy for you, isn't it?
Super.
I knew it. I think next time I'm going to get someone a little bit more out of shape. It doesn't make me look bad. Okay. All right, one more stretch here. Helps to get the hamstrings and the glutes together. Cross it over, down and touch it. Touch those toes. We're going to go real brief on this one, because we only have 2.5 minutes left of this workout. Switch it up. All right, let's rock and roll through the end of this workout here. Okay, down on the back here, we're going to do a crisscross double crunch. Okay, so feet flat on the floor. We're going to go right across, left across, double crunch, right across, left across, double crunch. Keep the hands on the head. Go one way across, other way across, and then top and bottom together. It's okay to put your feet on the ground in between these reps. But you got to get good range of motion. You got to really push. Double crunch. Double crunch. Okay, cool. Up on the feet. Okay. Down to push-up position. Pick opposites up off the floor. This is going to be a tough one. And hold. So you should have right arm, left foot off the ground. If you're having a really hard time, go down to your knee and elbow. Okay, let's switch sides. This is called an isometric. Okay, you're not moving, you're just flexed and held. Hold it there. Okay, both hands down, jumping jack legs. Hands just stay in one spot, feet are going in and out, side to side. Now, side plank leg raises. We're going from side to side. Side plank, leg raise. Stay in the air, roll, side plank leg raise. Rolling from side to side. Okay? Side to side. This is the finish here, side to side. Side to side, here we go. We're going to finish like this. If you have a rough carpet, make sure that you're not wiggling around too much. Rough carpets can give you rug burns on your elbows. And then you're in trouble. You got rug burned elbows. One more each side. Then we're finished. There it is. Woo! 30-minute workout. Nice workout.
Thank you.
Okay. So we'll keep doing these once a week. Make sure to come back here again. freedomfitness.tv. Check out our YouTube channel, Freedom Fitness. Oh, there we go. Okay, freedomfitnessgym.com is my training gym's website. Go check that out. If you're around the Brewer area, stop by and say hi. Check out my home workout product online at getguns.com. That's guns spelled with a Z. All right, thanks for working out with us. Come back again. Good job, Megan.
Thank you.